The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bogus Meat Factory. Hi, folks. I hope you're all doing good today. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you had a good week. Oh, my goodness. This was a good week this week. We had our hiccups here and there, but man. Street Fighter Alpha CPU versus CPU tournament. Absolutely stellar. That was a highlight. Oh, my goodness. I had so much fun. Dude, I have so much fun with those. I'm just thinking about the second week of competition and how wild that was. I mean, we had these people who were undefeated. They were 3-0 coming into the week. Ryu, and like losing dramatically. Guy being 2-1, ended up being 2-4. Like these characters that were doing really great, and then just not at all, dropping off completely. And watching the rise of other characters doing surprisingly very well. It was so interesting. And man, it's a question that I posit, right? I'll bring it up again later. But like I need to know, like, I want to do this more. I want to do it a lot more. And the urge is there, and I have to hold myself back, because sometimes I get very overhyped in these situations where, for me, my brain's like, yeah, let's just keep doing that. But I'm like, it will get old. It will eventually get old. It needs to be a special event. And it's hard for my little brain to process this situation, right? It's always like, yes, let's do more. Let's do more. Let's keep going. Don't stop. This is too much fun. Because I was looking up stuff, because my brain was just, I've been poring over all of the different games that have this stuff, that have CPU versus CPU. It's surprisingly, there's actually some stuff, right? Because you got all the alphas. You've got the Street Fighter EX ones. Soul Calibur does this as well. And there's a bunch of stuff that we can do, which is good. And then I'm like, would people want to revisit, right? People want to go back at some point and redo some of these. There's some ways that we can probably improve on the CPU versus CPU tournaments by maybe having it be 2 out of 3. Have the 2 out of 3 matches for the characters. Maybe those sorts of things might make it more interesting or make it more engaging. I don't know. Allow people to draft more than or allow them to draft like the same character, so like multiple of the same. It'd be tough to follow, but it's doable. It's something I can do. I want to improve on it, and I want to do it more. That's for sure. Also, let's see. This week was a weird week. Well, on Monday we played a bunch of variety stuff. It was just kind of a wacky day. We played some Street Fighter Alpha 2, or Alpha for the story mode. It's been a weird week. But game stuff, though, there's been a whole bunch of stuff. Some stuff came out. There's been a bevy of like acquisitions. The Embracer Group acquired a bunch of stuff. They acquired limited run games. And it's been bananas. Like, that company owns pretty much everything. Everything. It's insane. I don't know how I feel about that stuff, because like they're bringing back a lot of like franchises and things that I enjoy, right? These ones that I think of like, oh, that'd be cool. Let's bring those back. Let's see how they do with them. But on the other hand, it's like they own so many franchises. They own so many things. It's kind of hard to be like, that's okay. That one company can own 500 franchises of classic games that are long disappeared. No big deal. Everything's fine. Because they also got a hold of all of the rights for The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit for video games. Owns all the rights for those now. Which means that we're never going to see, like, that's also a thing, right? Like, we won't see these Lord of the Rings and Hobbit games that have existed before. You're not going to see them again available. Right? So any previous games in that the franchise, you won't see, because they're made by a different company. And now apparently, are they owned by them at that point? I don't even know. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, we'll see how it goes. Tonight we're going to be doing more It Takes Two with my good friend Capsule J. He's finishing up his stuff right now. He's got some stuff he's got to wrap up real quick before he gets in. We are getting close to the end. I'm very excited. The game has been fantastic. For those that don't know, I have never seen it before. It is a wonderful split-screen mandatory multiplayer co-op game, right? From the guys who made A Way Out, which is also spectacular. We streamed that early last year, and I very much love this. I wish we had more in the world of this. I feel like games with this mandatory co-op element aren't utilized enough in terms of design. This is one of those things that I think is big for a lot of reasons, right? A lot of stuff that people play, we have experienced a lot of the traditional game design, right? Sandbox games have a formula. FPS games have a formula right now, a modern formula. And now we're getting a lot of boomer shooters that have that retro formula. But what was interesting about It Takes Two and A Way Out and its formula is just that it is something that we don't see very often. It's novel in its design. So it's not just like, let's take it's a action platforming game, right? It's like, let's take the action platforming game and just now make it with 2 players. Like if you play a game like Super Mario 3D World on the Switch and Wii U, that's a game where it's like, oh, it's a, kind of this top-down 3D Mario game, but you can play with 4 players. And it's more of the same, it's just you have 4 players now. They don't do much to switch it up or to make it more interesting and unique and add other features to it. Whereas a game like this, it's built strictly around that idea. You have to have 2 players. And its design is really caters to this. I mean, the game is just so diverse in gameplay mechanics. Oh man, Catacomb Rose, how's it going? Welcome. It's a pleasure. And so what's so just fantastic is that you're always getting surprised with new mechanics where you're thinking to yourself, most game designers would just make one game around that mechanic. And here they dedicate 30 minutes, an hour to that mechanic and then move on to something else. And you're like, there's more? There's more to this? They don't stretch themselves thin. They're constantly introducing new elements, but also those elements are catered towards co-op. They're catered specifically to co-op. It must be done that way. And what's interesting is that, like, this is one of the reasons why the Wii U failed miserably, right? We had the Wii U, a lot of people will be like, oh, the reason why the Wii U failed was because of marketing. People were confused. Is this an add-on to the Wii? We really don't know. I feel that's a cop-out, personally. I think that a system like the Wii U failed because its core design concept, the thing that they wanted to push for what the Wii U represented, was not embraced by the industry and also by consumers, right? It wanted to be a game that had asymmetrical play. I always say asynchronous. It's not the same. Asymmetrical play. Where asymmetrical play means that the person with the gamepad, the Wii U gamepad, is playing a game that is different with different goals than the people who are playing on the TV. Now they interact with each other, they work together, right? But they're doing 2 different things. And that's not traditional. That's not conventional. And so developers see that. They look at this thing, they're like, okay, so you're telling me that you want us to make games for your system. And you want those games to be something we've never done before, something that the consumer has not had a lot of exposure to, and put money into this, right? Capsule J says, still cramming curry in my mouth, but wanted to let you know I'm here listening at least. Don't worry, Caps. Take your time, Caps. Nixie, hello. And you want us to put money in this. It's incredibly risky. We aren't going to do that. Like, and consumers are like, I don't understand how this works. No time taking, Nixie. Yeah, don't make me vamp all this time. Jeez. Catacomb Rose says, as far as I'm concerned, the Wii U was actually the simultaneous evolution of the Wii and DS, but had trouble finding just the right middle ground of the 2. I think you're absolutely right. And I think that its emphasis on asynchronous play, I'm behind this. Like I believe in that because it's new ways to play. Nintendo has always been Lip, how's it going? Nintendo's always been, I always said, in the forefront a toy maker. They make toys. They view video games as toys. Why make the same toy twice? It doesn't make sense, right? And so they viewed the Wii U as a new toy and a new way to play. They saw that the Wii offered new ways to play that still allowed developers to cling to traditional design philosophies, but allows a new way to interact with it. The Wii U was completely new design philosophies, completely new design concepts, untested waters in that realm. Some companies embraced it. Ubisoft absolutely attempted to, and it didn't work out for them. Because again, the consumers didn't really get into that mindset. You know, you look at games like Zombie U, you look at games like Rayman Legends, the Wii U is the best way to play that game. Because of its asynchronous play. The gameplay on the gamepad, whoever's on the gamepad playing with another person in co-op, has a very different gameplay loop and mechanics that is really engaging and interesting and interacting with the environment and manipulating that while the other person's doing the raw platforming. And it's really fun and interesting. Zombie U, like having that be your user interface and having to play this looking at the gamepad, looking at the screen and back and forth, but also its multiplayer mode is really awesome as well, where the person on the gamepad is doing pretty much a real-time strategy. They're designing an arena and designing and placing monsters and earning money to then put resources, traps, zombies, these sorts of things, while the person on the screen is trying to just stay alive. Catacomb Rose says, one game that I think would have worked gloriously on the Wii U was an old PC online game called Dungeon Land. One plays the dungeon master setting up enemies and traps in real time to go against the three adventurers who are trying to go through the park. Catacomb Rose, I didn't even read that message when I was talking about the Zombie U multiplayer, which is very much that concept, which is really cool. And it was bothersome that there was an issue of Penny Arcade. Say what you will about the webcomic and its quality, blah blah blah, but they had one particular strip that was very much like the person on the gamepad is the dungeon master, everyone on the TV is the players. They build the dungeons, they build the adventures, they go and play on that. That's your game idea. Do it, and no one did it. No one did it, and it boggles my mind because here's the thing. If the Wii U was out today, now, I feel like people would get it. Nintendo wasn't embracing indies as much, and indies still weren't as powerful of a force as they are now, right? They were still growing, but now they've exploded. The Wii U and what it represents in its design philosophies is prime for indie game developers. They would love that so much. And they would really glamp onto it. And it would really push the industry forward for a very particular design philosophy. Capsule J says, there are a few games that use that to fantastic effect. I own Affordable Space Adventures. I have played it. I've never beat it. I should stream it at some point. That is a fun game. That's an interesting game. It utilized that element. It embraced it. There was one that was going to be made that got canceled. And it really, I was really sad about this. This happened near the end of the Wii U. It was, so this was like it was a game where the person on the gamepad, it was a real-time strategy game for the gamepad person. They were placing buildings, producing units, right? And they had this overworld map. The people on the screen were controlling individual units. And it was a third-person experience, like over-the-shoulder third person for them. And so the person who had the map, they can go around and look and issue orders and be like, there's some stuff over to like the northeast. I need you to go here and put like a marker down, and they could go and do the stuff and gather materials and bring stuff or fight enemies, that sort of thing. And so everybody on the TV was playing the role of all the different units and their play styles while getting orders issued from the person on the gamepad. And it had like integration with amiibos. It had like you put down the Shovel Knight amiibo, and there'd be a Shovel Knight unit, and that sort of stuff. Like, they had all this crazy stuff on board with a bunch of different indie developers, and having their franchises represented in this game, and it never got released because the Wii U died. It was such an interesting idea. Catacon Rose says, it's been a while since I sold my Wii U to a friend. I'm trying to remember the games I had and played most. Mario Maker is best, like, on that. I wish the Switch was better for it. I mean, it has better features, obviously, but it's just not the same. That gamepad was just perfect for Mario Maker. It was so good. I spent a lot of time on Mario Maker, like an obscene amount, because it was so natural and intuitive to it. Splatoon, huge. And even stuff like Nintendo Land, people give Nintendo Land a lot of crap, but Nintendo Land was huge. There was so much stuff in that game. Oh, dude, played the Virtual Console Battle Networks. Yes. Oh my gosh. Its use of its Virtual Console had Wii games and Nintendo DS games, and it wasn't as robust as the Wii. But, like, you have to understand, like, the Wii and the Virtual Console will never see that again. You never will. It was a logistics nightmare. It was a licensing nightmare. It was a lot of work. And everyone's like, why don't you just call it Virtual Console? It's like, because all of these companies don't want to do that anymore. You're like, oh, why doesn't Nintendo just put out all these great, like, Castlevania games on their service? It's because Konami doesn't want to do that. They don't. Nixie says, I still have a Wii U. Didn't play hardly anything on it. Oh, man. It was a killer tech demo, but it had a full-fledged campaign for Metroid. It had a full-fledged campaign for a Pikmin game, a full-fledged Zelda thing. That Zelda stuff was beefy and hard, and my wife and I worked through that co-op. And we didn't go through all the way through it, but there was just so much. We're like, oh, we finally beat the stuff. And then it's like, here's more. And we're like, oh my God, there's more. Whoa. And it was tons of fun. There was more to it than it seemed. Nixie says, I keep saying I'll play the Yarn Yoshi game because I still have it. Play it, Nixie. That Yarn Yoshi game is crazy good. It is crazy good. My wife and I, we went through the whole thing co-op, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. The Wii U had amazing games. But it was one of those, like, it's a Saturn situation, right? The Wii U is very much a Saturn situation. It's quality over quantity, and you have to be a fan of those types of games. So for a lot of people, not a lot of people are going to say the Saturn is my favorite system, right? But for, like, me, I'm like, oh, the Saturn is my favorite system. The things that it does, I love all of those things. I love all of those things. Yes, Capsule J, Yoshi's Woolly World. It's Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Woolly World. Yes. It was Yarn Yoshi previously. Like, that was its code name. It was like, oh, this is Yarn Yoshi, and then it's like, oh, Yoshi's Woolly World or something like that. It was weird. But, like, the Wii U is very much like a Saturn or a Dreamcast, right? Where it has this kind of, especially the Dreamcast, this niche mechanic that not a lot of people used. When people did, it was really interesting and novel. It failed, but there are just people who love it dearly, you know? Ugh. Catacon Rose says, I think looking back, my most played Wii U game is consistent with my most played 3DS, PS4, and Switch games. Monster Hunter. I have tried, Catacon Rose, forever to get into Monster Hunter. There's a weird story. So there was one point, I was in this retro community, and everybody's like, oh man, like, we should all try Monster Hunter. Let's get into Monster Hunter. And everybody's like, well, which one should we do? And this would be back when the Wii U was was the Nintendo console at the time. And everyone's like, well, let's do that one. Let's do Monster Hunter, whatever it was. But it was for the Wii U. And like, yeah, let's do it. Everyone's like, yes, we're going to go buy it tomorrow, and we're all going to go play. And I'm like, I'm on board. I have some money in my budget for a game. Let's do it. Try Ultimate. Thank you. I have it budgeted. Let's go. Next day, I buy Monster Hunter. Get home. I'm like, all right, guys, you guys ready? And all of them are like, yeah, we changed our mind. I'm like, are you for real right now? Are you for real right now? I'm the only one with this game. I don't have anyone else to play with. And like, no, I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
That's messed up, man.
That's messed up. And it was a $60 game.
That's like when you're a kid and like you're all gonna like jump in the lake.
Yep.
And then like not everyone jumps,
Yeah, only one jumping. And yeah, and everyone just sits there and watches you and laughs. And you're just like, I thought we were all doing this. Cap, you're here. I'm so happy to hear from you. Hi.
Hey, bud. Yeah, sorry for the delay. I wasn't sure if we were still going, so I got involved in a project around my house. Then I had to wrap it up.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not communicate that. It's been a hectic because my daughter, my oldest daughter, has oh my god. Whoa, Nixie, so party time! Thank you so much for the bits, Nixie. Too kind. She's got a big swollen eye from something. Oh my gosh. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, she has a big swollen eye right now. So I've been taking care of her. And I've just been like, nope, I gotta focus on this. Catacon Rose says, you dodged a bullet. I didn't dodge a bullet. I still own the game. I still own it. Well, hold on. I have the Monster Hunter that was the Wii U version of the Wii one. I think.
Tri Ultimate, right?
Is it Tri Ultimate that is? Okay.
Well, because Tri was the one on the Wii.
Yeah.
And they usually slap Ultimate on it when they re-release a Monster Hunter later.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, so I have it. I've never played it. I mean, I played a little bit of it solo, and I was like, this is really boring because I don't have friends to play with. Tri was on the Wii. Tri Ultimate's on the Wii U. Okay, with more guys. So it was Tri Ultimate. It's boring when you play by yourself.
I could see that. I've only played the most recent one on Switch, and it's actually all right solo. But I think that they like have refined the solo game since back then.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a shame, but that was the one time I got burned. Catacon Rose says, I buy more content, I mean nearly 3 times as much content. Nice. Well, that's a lot more content. That is for sure. All right, are you ready to get into this, Cap?
Yeah. Let me log. Hopefully, we'll log into the EA app successfully.
It takes. I have
like my fingers crossed every time.
It's okay, Cap. You got this. Do you think I have a question for you, Cap. Do you think we're gonna beat this tonight?
No.
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 I don't think there's a chance.
Holy smokes! But like we've done this now for 3 streams. That's like 12 hours.
Well, I think that like. I'm trying to think how much, like 3 streams. I'm trying to think maybe more like 2 because some of them were more troubleshooting than playing.
Yeah. Oh, come on now, game. Pick it up.
But yeah, I feel like when I looked it up, that like this game is long.
Is it? Yeah, because I knew when we had played previously, I was like, oh yeah, we're not even halfway done. And
yeah, I think last time we're maybe 2/3 through.
2/3.
I think.
My goodness. All right, let me invite you. I mean, it's a joy. We can say this. Like, at no point have I been like, let's wrap it up.
Oh no, I'm having a great time with it.
Because
it's definitely a bigger commitment than I realized. Because like I think I told you, I knew a few people that were like, oh yeah, I just played through the whole thing, with a friend like in one sitting, and then I later was like, oh, their one sitting was 12 straight hours.
Yeah, man, look, young me would have said like, yeah, that's not a big deal, but like adult me, I'm like, that is insane. I could never in my life sit down for a game now for more than like 4 hours is my max. And yeah.
And I have a hard time doing that not on a stream. Like a stream is marked on your calendar, right? Like
yeah.
Ooh, chilly.
Yeah, let's get moving. Gotta warm us up.
And maybe we can warm up somewhere inside along the way.
Oh, that's right. So. We have the magnets.
I can feel my magnet reacting. stuck.
Really?
I guess I'm pulling and you're pushing.
I think we both need to do this one. Oh, there. So, like, hold on. I've got it attached right now, right? No, I don't. Okay. You need to do it as well. Because it's both of us. Pulling? Oh, it's just
Can you run through now?
It's just I'm so confused by, like, the, and now I push it.
Wait. Remind me, how do these magnets work again?
Different colors attract, same colors repel.
Hon. I'm trying. Same colors repel. Okay.
Ah, okay.
There we go. I'm getting confused by those weird red lines.
Yeah, I thought that the grid lines represented like that you were firing the magnet, but it's just showing you can interact with something.
Okay, so we can... You get on this, and I repel it.
Or you're gonna pull it.
Yours.
And then let
Yeah.
go. Oh!
Different
You
colours
push.
attract, same colors repel.
Yeah.
And then
Do it.
I push.
Oh, hold on. It got away from me. Let me pull it back. There we go.
There we go. This is going to be tricky, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot to. In other games that have done stuff with magnetic like polarity, I inevitably like in some sequence where you have to quickly switch it around, get it messed up.
Oh. Hold on. Okay.
Can you, I guess, repel that one?
Wrong magnet.
Oh, you gotta pull it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
Different colors attract, same colors repel. Nothing to it.
She's gonna repeat herself every single time.
Every single time. And now I push.
Don't leave me here, Cody.
I didn't leave you there, Cody!
Oh man, do you think that they like her direction was to like? So I feel like there's this thing in like, and I kind of hate it in sitcoms and whatnot to make the wife very like naggy. Like there's the like you know like network television sitcoms. The wife is always like busting the husband's chops, and I wonder if her direction was to be like, could you be as shrill as possible when you say the husband's name?
Cody!
Lean in.
Well, my
Lean
guy,
into the
my
sitcom
guy does go,
stereotype.
May? May? Mrs.
'Cause,
Q
yeah,
Dog.
like
Hi.
they made like your character like extra dopey. I feel like.
Yes.
Mine like super
Remember our first Christmas
naggy and
rose?
know-it-all.
You mean when all the Christmas trees were sold out?
Yeah. And when we snuck into the woods and cut down.
Then you gotta
on
let go.
ourselves?
I thought we'd get caught.
Ah, okay.
How's it going, Mrs. Q Dog? It is very, very good. And Catacomb Rose, look, it's a young man's game. It's a young man's game for the game grind. And hey, I'm down for it. Like I used to have 24-hour game sessions as a kid with my friends. I don't have it. I got kids. I don't have time for it anymore.
I know, like speaking for myself, like it's not that I'm
Those things look
not
different.
capable of spending very long periods of time playing. I just don't have
Oh,
the
May!
time.
May, the pull was
Yeah.
so strong. I wonder if the opposite works as well.
I actually recently I had one occasion where I did spend like from when I woke up to when I went to sleep, basically playing a game, and that was something I had to like plan in advance
Yeah.
because it was Christmas vacation during the pandemic, so I didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
So I was like stuck at home anyway. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pick out a game that I've like been wanting to play and just have one day where I say no chores, no workout, nothing. I'm just gonna dig in, right? But that was like unusual circumstances.
Yeah. There are boxes. Can you climb up those boxes? Oh, you gotta pull that.
I'm gonna pull this thing out.
There
Oh,
you
is that a catapult?
Okay.
Interesting.
So, because I gotta pull up these thing of wood, and I can't get to it. So I gotta go down there and do the pulling. And so you get on that, and I launch you, and then you can repel that to me to get me over.
Yeah.
I want to get over there too, May. Help!
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Pills are good.
So far, not bad.
So far, not bad. We're doing great.
They do an amazing job getting you associated with the gimmick before throwing you in the deep end. Yeah, I think they... And it's a new... The word gimmick is kind of loaded, but yeah, it's like a new gimmick every... a new mechanic.
Every level.
New mechanical wrinkle every level.
Yeah. Okay.
And what I'm surprised is so far, and I'm wondering if this will come back later, they haven't done the thing that, like, a lot of platformers do where, like, like, at a certain point you have to mix and match the mechanics. So far, they've kind of kept them all discreet.
Oh. Do you think that they're gonna do that?
I don't know if they will.
We want to launch ourselves in this one. We want to launch ourselves up, so we got to do the same. I don't think they're gonna, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that they don't want to make the mistake something like Psychonauts did, where you're like fiddling around with the controls to be like, all right, first now I need to switch from my magnet to my grappling hook to my, I can't remember, nail gun, you know.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
This way you basically have your jump, your air dash, and then your button to execute the mechanic du jour, and that's it.
Oh, that's
so
what
it keeps the flow going the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. So that should... There you go. Right? No, hold on.
Turn it the other way. I need the red side facing me. Needs a little bit more.
Hold on. I'm grabbing it. I'm turning it.
Almost there. Does it not rotate completely one?
Yeah, it doesn't rotate completely.
Hmm.
Hold on. Maybe it has to be like further under it. There we go. I said I had to be more under it. That's on me.
Yeah.
And now I need that to be this. I need to do that again for you to get you up there.
Oh, so I can jump up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, Catacomb Rose. Maybe that's it. If they do, they might have you. You get each tool in sequence instead of all at once. Maybe.
That I could see.
And have it be like very much the same kind of situations that we've already experienced, but I don't know. I don't know. This game has not shown any signs of repeating at any point.
And the thing is, if it were like super easy this whole time, I could see them being like, all right, they'll ratchet up the difficulty by mixing and matching later. This has stayed fairly challenging, I think. So, like, I don't think they have the incentive to do that. And I think, just from what I know about, like, Joseph Fares and Hazelight Studios, the last thing they'd want is for the game to be mechanically complicated or difficult to the point where people don't finish the story.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I just got a wall jump, don't I?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. The snowy setting is reminding me of Brothers.
Oh, we got something here. Here's our puzzle. Alright, so same ones repel. Yep. And then you pull that one.
Oops.
Same colors repel, different colors.
Oh, see, there you go.
I got it.
Yep.
They put this in there because I think it was hard for people to parse.
Oh, wait, that's not going to work because I can't pull that one towards me. Oh, what if we do it the other way? Can I pull it towards me on this side? Or can you push it
I'll get
towards
it.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
And then maybe I can grab it?
Oh, yeah, and then I go straight. That's what I do. Yep, so you keep it in place, and now I go around and I can grab it from on the bridge.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on, May. Can't wait to warm up.
It looks familiar.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
It's the cabin that
Oh,
we
this is
had.
the snow globe.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I forgot about that. I forgot where we were at the start of the chapter.
I know, it's been so long.
Check this out. Our old skates here.
Yeah.
Put them on.
skating.
I don't think we've been
Here we go.
skating since we were here.
I know. I don't know why. I love skating.
Me too. Oh, look, Cody. Our winter clothes.
Oh,
Here you go.
yes.
Yay,
Awesome.
costume change.
I agree, Catacon Rose.
My ass off.
I like it here. Was it this cozy when we were here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I remember it. You wanna hang out here for a while?
We should get going.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I know, come on.
What? Where are you going?
We're gonna go for a little skate.
All right, you're on.
Time to go.
When's the last time you've been ice skating?
Never in my
Like in
entire
real
life.
life?
I can't.
Really?
I can't skate. I have weak weak ankles.
Oh, okay, interesting. I figure since you live, at least compared to me up north, I was like, oh, I bet bogus ice skates.
Really miss
No, never in a million years.
So I'm assuming no roller skating either.
Nope. Rollerblading too. Like no way in hell am I rollerblading. I tried to, and it was very much a series of, I'm just gonna break my ankles here. This is terrible.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
No.
Yeah, I was always more of a skateboarder than a skater, per se, but I've fumbled through it a few times.
Haha. Wow, Slowpoke. Jeez.
I'm enjoying the skating, all right?
You said let's go. I'm now just like, all right, fine. We're not gonna enjoy the sights I see. You're gonna be the one that finds the Easter egg. What really happened is I set it up for the nice, cool camera angle that's gonna happen when you come bolting in.
Okay. I like it. Oh, this is cool.
I very much enjoy this. Here you come. Woo!
I wish that I did like a pirouette instead of my regular jump.
I know, right? Okay, attract.
And that's like something that like, as good as this game is with animation, that's one of those like Nintendo. This was a Nintendo game.
There'd
you
be
would
a pirouette.
pirouette and backflip.
Yep.
Right when you're on the ice.
They'd have every time you jump is a big trick. It's a ridiculous thing.
I think in Mario Galaxy you can ice skate and you do like pirouette and stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is where we spent our first Christmas together.
Aww.
happened here. Used to be so busy.
I know. Where is everyone?
It is a snow globe.
Yes! Where are they? This town used to be like your relationship. Alive and fun. Yeah. But look at it now. Silent. Dead. Frozen. You need to wake it up from its winter sleep.
How are we gonna do that, genius? There's ice everywhere.
Use your magnets.
Yes.
Magnets don't melt ice.
Exactly. The bells in this town can break the ice. Now, break the ice and get your prize.
That's right. We're getting the pages of like the spell, right?
Did he say we have to ring the bells?
Yeah. Ring the
Yeah,
bells to
there
break
was
the ice.
some kind of, I don't remember what was on the paper, but there was some paper that got shredded into 4 pieces and we need to find a 4.
It's like the magic words to break the spell or something.
Yeah.
That little guy. Alright, so this is the first bell tower, obviously. Alright, so I can attract this, pull that up, and that's gonna help you vault up and use it as, yeah, so vault up, and then we're gonna use that as a wall bounce. So watch, it's gonna come down.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mistimed it slightly. Hold on.
okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that's on me. Hold on, pulling, pulling.
Ooh, that is hard to time. Oh no!
Don't get squished.
That could have been bad.
Because I have to like do this in the process.
That's tricky, yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, I thought I had it.
Okay. You can do this. I believe in you.
Alright.
I was gonna say you don't have to do it like that. Actually, just wait until we get to the top.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that you can like hold on to flat surfaces.
Yep, you can. It's the slide's really slow in this.
There it goes.
Raw. Yay!
It's weird that the nose on this snowman makes me uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, they represent our romance, right?
Sweet sound of success. Good job, us.
Maybe.
They represent the spark, the fire in our life. And what's more fiery than an intimate encounter, if you know what I mean? Kev's like,
It's just weird that this noses are the same color. Like, if they made them carrots or something, but they're just like weird.
There's still just that pale white, like,
Yeah.
pale blue. And they're just kind of walking around. All right, let's open the door. Okay.
More appropriately dressed Piantas. Oh, from Mario.
Mario Sunshine. Sakura says, I forgot this was tonight. How are you guys doing? Sakura, we're doing fantastic. How are you doing? Don't even worry about it. Sakura, you have a full schedule of tabletop, RPGs and modding duties all over the world. I appreciate you being here. How are you, though? Okay, so this is like that other stage where it's just like a big playground.
Sleeping village.
Oh,
I missed
Oh,
the
wow,
hustle
yeah.
and bustle when we were here.
It was crowded.
And fun.
I hope we can wake it up.
Looks like there are 3 bell towers.
okay.
Pick one and get started.
So I found one over here on the far right side where I am.
Okay, I'll go to where you are.
This is huge. This is huge.
Yeah, the level design's gotten a lot more open
I
in
feel
this chapter of the game.
it's legitimately like that. I really feel like EA saw or how well they did with A Way Out, and EA was just like, here, have all the money you need. Make that again.
Wonder how else we can get up there.
Which surprises me. I figured a lot of people wouldn't be on board for a like compulsory co-op game,
Yeah.
Though I guess the whole like friend pass thing and the fact that it's like online co-op
Yeah.
help a lot,
Yeah. I'm shocked that they even made this game, though, because just imagine saying this to EA. Okay, look, it's a split-screen co-op mandatory game, and you only need one person to own the copy of the game for the other person to play with them. And they're like, sure, let's see how that
Yeah.
goes.
Like nothing about it sounds profitable.
Aha! I think
Oh.
Shannon and I will get along well.
Okay.
And then maybe I can.
So you
stand
use,
on
yeah,
here.
can you lock onto it? Or, okay, let's see how this
Weirdly
goes.
enough, no.
Okay, let's see how this goes. I think.
Did it clip right through me?
Oh,
I guess.
it's not for that then. It's just
Oh,
a,
it's not. Oh, it's just a cannon for the sake of a cannon.
no, it's a cannon to these icicles. I think.
Oh, you're adding.
Oh,
to the
grappling points
wall.
for you.
Okay,
Okay.
so I have to climb over there.
That's smart. So smart.
Whoa!
Okay.
Those are some slick moves, man.
Okay, so I got to put one here. I see. Can you grab it? Yeah. And then I put another one right here. Oh. So maybe just one. Maybe I just need one. So if I put one right up here, can you grab that from where you are? Yeah, we just need one at a time, because it's gonna interfere with the other one. So I have to wait for that to slowly slide down. Because
I
you're
can't
gonna.
figure out how to like
Oh, can you?
jump off it and gain
Well,
height.
can you stick to the wall? The other wall, the one on that part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's how
Okay,
it's
yeah,
gonna
I
be.
can hang on.
So I'm gonna put one here. You should be able to grapple that. And then you jump over to that. Oh.
Huh. The jumping is very awkward after you've grappled.
So I'm gonna put it real high, and I'm gonna let it just
Okay.
slowly slide down, and you just wait to try to get it at its highest point, like that you can. Because I bet you if you jump, you can grab that.
I'm just short.
Okay, so grapple when you can. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like when you jump off, you like don't have much force. Like your jump doesn't go as far.
Okay. Can you?
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Let me look around.
Mnemonic,
Just
how's it
noticing-
going?
There's a section of wall up there.
Yeah. Does these stay on there? No, they do not.
Okay, never mind. I was just saying like, oh, that's a piece of wall that I can grab. That doesn't really do anything for us.
Well, also I'm looking at how the ice is here. There's a clear path made out of blue, right? And I think that's trying to also
I
be a
wonder-
signifier. So like right there. And then if I go over here. Can you like look at it? How do you?
What if you put them really close to each other?
Okay, let's do that. So if I put this here, put this here.
Yeah, that works. Because I can target the next one before I let go of my current one. Oh, as long as I don't get the... Okay. Give me like one more higher up. There
Got
we
it.
go.
There we go. Pills are good. Okay. So here. So I'm going to put this as high up as I can, but close to you. And just start putting them.
I am very. Keep the magnets coming! I don't want to fall!
Cody! Yes!
There we go. All right.
Oh, now we gotta go to this one. Oh boy, okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go. You ready? This is wild. I love this so much.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Cause this is just, again, you can't do this any other way. You can't do this
Right.
any other way. And now you're gonna ring that bell again. And like, the thing I have to do is very different than the thing you have to do. Our gameplay experience here is very different.
And I feel like though that both players like equally important. It's not like since we mentioned Mario Galaxy earlier, like that has co-op, but being Mario versus being Luma, you know what I mean? Like Luma is kind of just there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just riding the Eagles. Oh
Or even
man,
like Sonic and Tails, for example.
yeah. The gameplay
Like
loop
one
is the gameplay loop is not that crazy. Like I mean, they're both very similar still, right?
yeah.
Like here, it's very different. And like I mentioned in the beginning, like Mario 3D World, right? Its multiplayer is just Mario, but now with more people.
Oh, wonder if we can use that crane.
So this is a crane. Okay. So you will, because I can use this to launch. So you move the crane, and then I launch myself up there to the tower.
Okay.
Perfect. I was like, well, that's easy. If that's what
Was this the one we were supposed to do first?
I feel like that's the
Was
case.
this the warm-up one?
Yeah, this is the warm-up one, and the other one is like, yeah, that's the hard one.
Did you ever play Breath of the Wild?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
What order did you play the dungeons?
Water first, then
It's much warmer here now.
sand,
see a little
then
market
air, then
place.
fire.
Cute.
Ah, okay. So you played water first.
A pile of snowballs.
I somehow made the mistake of doing them in like the opposite order the game intended you to do. So I did like sand and then air and then lava, then like water last.
Because, yeah, water is the one like almost everybody universally was like, that's the one they did first. Almost universally.
Yeah, I somehow messed that up and did it last. And it's a situation, it creates a situation kind of like with that tower right there.
Yeah.
Because the water is supposed to be first.
Watch out, here it comes.
I figure out how to throw these
You know,
snowballs.
it's dangerous out here.
You haven't picked any up yet, I don't think, did you? There we go.
No, I'm like not picking them up. Oh well.
Haha.
But anyway, so I did the water one last. And since it's supposed to be first, it has a lot of parts that tutorialize like what you're supposed to do. Like, you know, the prince shows up and like is there to encourage you.
Yeah. He's the one who's kind of guiding you, like, hey, there's a dungeon over here. Like, this is a thing you're supposed to do.
And when you first start the game, I'm sure that's like very like reassuring in a game that's kind of difficult and weirdly structured. But if you've already been playing the game for like 60 hours at that point, it has like the opposite effect, at least for me. And the prince comes across as the most like patronizing jerk ever. Because you like one-shot kill a goblin. He's like, wow, great job.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so look at this. I've got a sled, but I need you to push me.
Okay, let me figure out where you are. Oh, there you are. But anyway, so that scenario reminded me of this tower right here, where we just did the really hard tower. So the one that's like, oh, we just move one platform and then we're done.
Exactly.
What if I want to get one?
Well, we can't do anything then.
Lame. All right, fine.
You do me, I do you. You can even launch it higher. Watch, you ready?
Oh, these spin.
Oh, I ran myself over and died.
That's pretty fun.
It's just silly. This game is silly.
Let's see if the old hand still got it.
They're all skating right now. Like, I'm skating. There's got to be a mini game here somewhere. What the heck?
Out here?
I'm pushing the turtle around. Oh, that turtle's dead now. I'm sorry, little turtle. I didn't mean to kill you.
You just murdered the turtle. That's just an established 3D platformer tradition in ice levels. You have to murder some innocent creature, you know, baby penguin in Mario, a turtle in this.
Exactly. Baby penguin in Mario, 100%. Okay, where's our next destination? Oh, it's over there. It's... Okay. Yeah, we definitely did these out of order, because like there's also one that's like right by where we started. Like where we came in. Okay.
Okay.
So this repels. So you need to attach to the bottom of this.
I saw the bell tower up above.
This looks to be turning the big wheel.
No, I'll turn the wheel. Oh, never mind. I can attach that. Now you can turn the big wheel. It can be done by either. Okay, and then we stop.
Oh, and then maybe I can spin it around so that you can jump.
Oh, that's what you gotta do. Okay, hold on. Well, we need to fix that. I fell off. Absolutely. Yep, spin it around. I'm on here. Keep spinning. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Overshot slightly.
Okay, there we go.
You have to stop it like a little earlier. Than
I was gonna
think
say, actually, keep rotating. Maybe I'll just run across this. Yeah, just keep going. You got it. Keep going. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There we go. And then wait, you need the red one.
Hey, May! Get up here!
There we go.
There it is.
That was close. You almost lost
Yeah.
it. Okay. And then you
Alright.
get off, and then I will rotate. And you
I'll
run.
do the same thing you did. I think that's actually easier.
There we go. Easy peasy. Mrs. Q Dog, have a
Alright.
wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming in. Mascots here. Step 1, assert your dominance by killing a harmless creature. Absolutely. This is how we do here. Oh, I'll need to be on that guy. There we go. How's it going, by the way, Mascot? It's good to see you. It's so does anybody have any great co-op stories? Because co-op was my life. I did so many co-op games. Like playing a game like Perfect Dark with my friends, doing co-op, and even games that aren't directly co-op, just friends getting together and just enthusing and being like, "Oh, go this way." You know, Enemy Zero on the Saturn.
Last bell!
Too scared to play that game.
Everyone,
Hey, May!
Too
It
scared.
looks like that gondola lift is working.
But my friend,
let's catch it to get to
great.
the top.
And I very much supported him. Alright. Oh, I got killed again. I'm terrible at this. Okay. Repel. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, so what I do
Murder
is...
yourself with the machinery.
Okay, ready?
Ah, yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna make them all sick. Oh, there we go. Just attract. Just go around. They're just having the time of their life. You ready for a romantic rendezvous in the gondola?
Let's do it.
Okay. Nope, only one of us can.
It's a metaphor.
Only you can have the romantic rendezvous in the gondola.
Oof. You can spin it fast enough to fling the people out.
Okay, okay. Enough with the gondola. Mascot says, I always recommend online games to friends and family, but when I see them in-game, I ignore them. Oh no! And Sakura says, my sister and I used to co-op all sorts of games from X-Wing, one on keyboard, the other on joystick. I loved, by the way, Sakura, that use of one person is on the computers. They're the R2 unit, and the other's on the joystick. I love this so much. And that's very much, we were talking about Affordable Space Adventures on the Wii U, and that game is very much like that, where every player can be in control of a facet of this ship. One can be the pilot, while the person on the gamepad is all about energy distribution, power distribution, and stuff like this. And somebody else can be in control of the weapons and stuff like that. It was so wild and so fun. I loved it very much. It's so cool.
Alright, let's continue. Yeah, I used to play co-op games with my sister all the time. That was our sibling bonding time.
My wife and I
So
are
we played through
always
Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo probably several dozen times.
Oh, dude,
Still one of my all-time favorite
Kirby's
games.
so good. All right, let's see. Oh, how did you get in there?
It's open on one side.
Oh, I'm not smart. I was like, I can't get in. And you're just like, yeah, it's easy. Cody!
Just walk through the open door, Cody.
I am a co-op crazy person. I just love sharing games with people in general. Be it something like playing co-op with Cap here, or
Look at all those funny people.
or just streaming and sharing
The
stuff with
whole town
folks.
is alive again.
We made it.
Yeah, my ears are still ringing.
Good job, though, Cody.
You too.
May!
Hey, there's the shop where I got your Christmas gifts.
Oh, what? You told me you got my gifts before we got here.
I did, but But I left them at home.
You could have told me. Instead of spending money on new gifts.
Yeah,
I was
jeez.
worried you'd be disappointed.
Of course not. I could have waited for my Christmas presents. But what happened to the gifts at home?
Oh, I hid them. Those were your presents the next year.
Very pragmatic.
Smart as always, mate.
Smart as always, Cap. You're such a smart person.
And as soon as she started describing this scenario, I was like, oh well, of course she hid the gifts and gave it to him for his next birthday or whatever.
Party time.
Hey, we got ourselves a party. Awesome.
Yeah, this is more like it.
Whee! There's the bar. I took his hat.
Snazzy.
You can take that other guy's hat.
Oh, I love this hat.
Oh no, I'm upgrading.
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah.
Fits me
Yeah.
perfectly.
There you go. That is a dapper ass hat.
Fortunately, I don't think we can get drunk on ale like in Sea of Thieves.
Oh man, what's the fun in that? Hold on, this guy barfed. A heart? He's barfed a heart. Oh, not
Oh
a.
yeah. No, it's kind of a heart.
It's a heart that he barfed.
Sweet but gross. Mostly gross. Ew.
And I'm just gonna bathe in it now. Bathe me in your snow barf. Why that one poor guy? He's just barfing. That dude's smoking a cigarette. Wouldn't you think that would make him melt?
Yeah. Oh well, no. It's in one of those long, thin cigarette holders that cools the smoke. You know.
There you. Good thinking. That's exactly what happens. Well, Catacomb Crows, I would totally play co-op with you. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Cody. Do you feel the rhythm?
Oh yeah.
Feel the rhyme. Get on up, it's pushcart time.
Is that a cool Runnings reference?
Oh, of course it is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Boosters. Okay, we're doing some F-Zero here. I was not expecting F-Zero in my split-screen co-op puzzle platformer.
Pretty sweet.
Woo! Oh, nope. Did not hit that.
Yeah, wasn't hitting that boost pad.
This is so cool! And they always have these.
It's pretty fun.
In every level, they've had some weird interim, like, transitional, like, just kinetic scene where you're constantly moving things. Oh, we're going into the. Oh, this is grotesque.
Ew,
Get me out of here, man.
gross.
What are you talking about?
Why? I don't like there's blood coming up from your skis. Ugh.
We're gonna be coming out of Moby's dick, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yep, right up the butt.
Wait, what?
What is, we went in the chimney. Straight down.
Oh, and it's conveniently another ice tunnel. Okay.
Yes, obviously.
This is incredible.
This is incredible, Cody! Lip says, most people say you know they can't believe. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. We got the one Doris and the one Junior. Yul Brett Sanka, the fastest of Jamaican sprinters. Love that movie. It's such a good movie. You've seen Cool Runnings, right?
Oh yeah. Not since I was a kid, but yeah, I definitely remember.
How are we supposed to
It
get
holds
up the
up.
mountain from here?
It holds up.
Oh, come on. The lighthouse will take you to the top of the mountain. Just follow its light.
But the light's not on.
Sometimes. Here. The answer is hidden beneath the surface. Idea!
I'm cold just thinking about going swimming in this place.
Luckily, we're wooden dolls. Or you're wooden, I'm clay.
Yeah.
It makes my penis shrink.
Cowabunga! I can't breathe.
We're dolls, Cody. We can breathe perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Wow,
Oh my
I've never
gosh.
been this deep before.
Oh, we're in the fish tank.
Yeah, it's not chilly at all.
Ah.
Where's the lighthouse?
Should be close by. I wonder how it'll help us get to the top of the mountain.
Or this is a really elaborate snow globe. One or the other.
It's got
It's
a,
like
yeah.
look at the way the surface is curved. I think it is like the lower half of the snow globe.
What crazy ass snow globe has an aquarium underneath it, the underside of the aquarium? Like,
I don't know.
oh wait, where are you at? How did you? Oh, there you go. That's where you went.
Oh, there's a gate we can open over here.
Okay, I'm trying to come to you.
Yeah, no more top hat.
I know we lost it.
Is that machine?
I think it's right under the lighthouse.
Okay, so you pull that one, and then I'll pull this one. Whoa.
What is this place?
I don't know. It's huge.
It's a magically enhanced snow globe. Cat's right. Cat's right. Cat's on this.
Okay. Okay, yeah, of course. Hola! Over here!
Oh, great.
Time for some pelvic thrusting.
Okay, I tell them. They're delighted you came all this way to repair their candy factory.
Say what again?
Wait,
You
this
see
is a
those
candy
generators over
factory?
there?
Apparently, yes.
Repair them, and the sweet
Underwater
candy
in a
will
snow
flow
globe?
again.
I see.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
So, don't tell me. We're just gonna bring the sweetness back into our relationship.
Of course. Without sweetness, our relationship will die.
Yeah, right. Just throw us some sweets and we'll cancel the divorce.
Sweetness comes in many forms.
To humor, Mojito.
When was the last time you thanked Cody for taking care of everything in your home? When have you shown me some appreciation for working overtime to support your
Hold on, my frames are so slow right now. It says it's like 23 frames a second. Is this correct? Is this really chunky for you right now? It shouldn't be chunky.
Is the gameplay smooth for you, or just the stream?
Gameplay
is
smooth. The
getting
stream
choppy?
is going at like 20 frames a second right now.
Oh. Wonder if your bandwidth dipped.
Oh, I get it. The lighthouse
Shouldn't
is
have.
the candy factory. If we
It's
repair
rough.
the generators,
Hold on.
We can turn on the light.
Hold on. Wonder why that is. It's the stream. Let me see.
Is OBS saying you're dropping frames?
No, not dropping any frames.
Weird.
That is really weird. Wonder what's going on. Let me just check 1 second. Yeah. I'm doing that. Okay, that's all right. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. Let's see. Let's look at this. Properties. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, those are. That's weird. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Let me do a quick stop and start. Okay, we'll be right back. Did I forget to add more fluid to the bandwidth? I mean, we're running... I'm putting the right amount.